Aquarius, welcome back for your soulmate video. Those of you who are new, a big warm welcome. The others of you who have been following for a while, love and light, thank you. Okay, now if you are needing a booking during the silly season, the link is directly below. Merry Christmas and have a happy new year. Also, be mindful that I've looked at your reading and it's looking pretty interesting. A lot of us at the moment are still recovering from the frequency of all the retrograde. So it's very normal that we're at that frequency and just going, oh, you know. Now moving into the jolly season, you do have some happiness coming up, but there's something you're masking, especially connected to soulmate energies. This within you, whatever's going on, it's strange because it looks happy, but the frequency I'm feeling isn't happy. On the outside directly you are. You're trying to find the happiness in situations to keep your vibe up. But there's something under the surface simmering that is making you a bit nervous. So you're doing that to kind of sidetrack your mind to cope with the frequency. There are a lot of positive energies around you, and especially connected to your love life within the romance sector I'm feeling for you with your soulmate. And yes, much of your dreams external to this connection are going to start going incredibly right. You've also got to be, it sort of feels like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And the reason I'm feeling that is because I feel that you might be being pulled in two different directions at the moment. This could be connected to family in the silly season. It can be also with some new things that are coming through for you that are great blessings, but it means it's going to change the recipe of the whole equation. There is happiness, but it's almost like don't self-sabotage yourself. Your true feelings is that you feel happy. It may be some jealousy around you with this connection because you've come into that happy vibration, you know, where the doors are open. There is a bit of jealousy around you with this, which can cause some conflict, but you've had to do a lot of inner child work. Also, the playful energy that's coming through is due to you nurturing that inner child. So any wounds, it might be, and be careful, there could be jealousy within the connection of your soulmate, you know, with them towards you or you towards them, that your playful nature is getting misconstrued with flirtation, for instance, just an example. But there seems to be a crosswire going on here, to the point it can be some of you actually laugh when you're nervous, and they can make you feel very nervous at times if this is connected to a few of you. But there is a laughter and happiness coming through. And there's a certain person that doesn't want you to be super happy. It's like they're misinterpreting the happiness. It's like a nervous energy. Okay, when it does come to your finances, it may be that you're either too serious or not serious enough. And it can be a warning, very separate to the romance. Also, if somebody is buying you a gift and they are your soulmate, be mindful that there's not always a catch-22 when it comes to receiving. You know, if it's given to you with raw intent as a gift, it's a gift. If you feel it's a manipulation, be mindful of that and see what the intent is within the connection. Because it may be because you guys hadn't seen each other in a while, like a reward gift. So just be mindful of that, but it can be stirring up some old jealousy energies or insecurities within the connection. Yeah, it's like, what's the catch? Why are you giving me a gift for? What's the catch? Okay, now if you're dealing with earth signs, if your love interest soulmate is an earth sign, okay, no one's wanting to be the boss, but it might be because there's mixed signals going on here. And that's really what they're really resting and recouping, and this might be the both of you within the connection. It's like meditating on where it's going from here. You're at the T section in the road, where do we go from here? If you're in a deep connection, very different energy. It's really, okay, from here, where do we go? It can be celebration, can be where are we going to go for Christmas, what are we going to do for New Year's? But the others of you who are sort of investigating the soulmate connection and tuning into them and what they're doing and how it's flowing, both of you are at this notion of no one wants to take the bull by the horns and take it in a particular way. You're going with the flow, you're resting and you're recouping, you're at the 9, so it's positive. It's just before you get into a complete full-blown kit and caboodle. But you're running out of time, and there is that frequency. A lot of us are feeling quite nervous, and that can be where the laughter and confusion, and January is going to be a very agitated month as well. That is mainly because of a few of the planets and the eclipse, so it can be cross wires, but it's boding better in the aspect of movement forward, so to speak. If you are an Aquarian dealing with air signs, that of yourself or the other, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, it's D-Day, okay? Your crown chakra is open. You know, you're seeing beyond the 3D of the bigger picture. And it's D-Day, so the clock's moving. It's like, okay, are we going to move this to the next level or aren't we? You know, I feel Librans, Aquarius, and Gemini are being patient, but they're sitting back and they're looking and they're saying, okay, what are we doing from here? Come on, let's get down to the grid of it. They're wanting you to lead the way, but they're waiting upon hearing from you, and they're giving you an opportunity to own your power. One or the other isn't taking it as seriously, and one or the other is feeling very frustrated connected to that. There is a frustrated energy going on this side. So try and not get nervous, either one of you, and try and communicate at a correct level, but understand that the person does mean business, and try to not take it too lightly, because I do feel there's going to be crosswise and agitation. Fire signs. Okay. Both of you together are putting a lot of work, and they are very dedicated. They're very into you, that they see the bigger picture, and this can go both ways, okay, guys? Sometimes they think all the work and effort that they're putting in, like, are you ever reaching the end? It's like they are really in it for the long haul, but they're at the 8, so they're wondering when they're going to get to the 9 and the 10. So, you know, they're putting the work in with you. You know, are you coming with me? What are we doing? Are we moving forward towards this goal? They're feeling a bit uncertain. They're still doing the work, though. They're still committed emotionally, spiritually, or 5D, but there's a direct umbilical cord connection between the two of you. It's very strong. You're talking in 2 different languages, though, and it can be some of you are with a foreigner, but it just feels 2 different languages are being spoken, so 2 ways of looking at the situation is going on at this point. Again, I will do mid-month. If you're dealing with a water sign, there's something you don't quite know about this situation. You can't quite put your finger on it. It's like they're holding something back, or you're holding something back, and it's a cycle that needs to end in a karmic sense of a pattern and a way of directly dealing with each other. They or you, their feeling need to grow up and a little bit more, you know, or change, or this connection grow to the next level. But something feels amiss that isn't being transmuted to you. But the communication is directly the key in this situation. I feel the way in which you communicate, it could be them not communicating to you and it's frustrating you. So if you can look at it in a particular manner and communicate at their level, because knowing a person assists you in the way in which you communicate with them. Wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. Again, I do feel that they're leaving the old frequencies behind. But there is a lot of passion between the both of you. You're going to get signs and synchronicities around you if you are spiritually awoken, to give you messages of how this person's feeling directly connected to you. But they're really holding something quite close to their chest, and I do feel if you are directly in a relationship with them, they're going to surprise you in a particular way. And this surprise, it's out of character for them, but it is at a romantic level. There might have been some sadness around the both of you at some point. And I feel this Christmas is a very important one for some special reason in their life. Now, when I say important, it could be an anniversary of someone who's passed for some of them. And something of that nature is coming up connected to family. So just bear in mind with their frequency and their energy, you know, it could be a very singular message, but it's coming through quite loud. That, you know, they've got that emotion, especially with the pink on the face, almost bruised and crying. It's an old energy. It's not a new energy, though. It doesn't feel it's been a few weeks. So for some it could be, but it feels more an old energy that's coming through. I'll leave it at that, and I'll come back during the month and I'll do some more. If you are wanting to follow us live to have the updates with the live sessions I do on YouTube, please feel free to come and join us, and you'll have an opportunity to, during the time I'm speaking of the collective, interacting, be in the running to win a free reading. Love and light.